Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday, lovely lionesses. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another fabulous Mindset Monday chat. And good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Today, I have the fabulous Sophia Campbell, and she's in South Florida, and she is a spiritual consultant. So, hello, Sophia. Hello.
Hello, hello. Magical Monday to you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Right. Please tell us a little bit about yourself before we get started.
So, I am Ms Sophia, and at the tender age of 9, as I was being raped, Source Creator came to me and expressed to me who I was and what it is that I am here to do. And within that is to help others to get out of their own way, to have that veil be thinner, and that Source would always take care of me. And to help people to be able to take that next step. So I was told that I would experience lots of things in life, but I would always be protected. And before I was ever burned in the fire, I was always taken out, as the lesson was learned to be able to help others and to guide others through their spiritual journey as I go through mine. Yeah.
Okay, cool, fabulous. Yeah, we're all on, I think a lot of us now are moving into the spiritual realm, which is good.
Yeah, Mother Gaia is ascending at this time. And for those of us that are here to help with the ascension, it is time for us to stand in that and to allow that process to take place, right? Because the work has been done. And as the collective ascends, we are here to support, we're here to guide. We're here to be that example of what that is most of all.
Yeah, excellent. Fantastic. Okay, so you're more in tune with the spiritual side of things, whereas I'm more in tune with the three, well, the how would you say, the conscious mind thinking, the subconscious mind thinking. Let's say, which is where fear sits, right?
Absolutely. And for me, I am at that phase where when fear walks in the room, I walk out. Yeah, because fear is false expectations of appearing real. It is what we have been built on in the foundational place of how we have been built, right? And with that masculine energy that has come in. So fear is where that comes from. However, as we ascend, as we raise our vibrational consciousness, as our energetic realms, as we raise into that, then fear kind of dissipates and love takes place, because we were created in love. We are love. We are here to experience unconditional love with self first, so that we understand that and know how to do that with another. So with what we're talking about today, how to fill up your love tank, for me, what is your love tank? What is my love tank? My love tank is where I get filled up before I connect with another. So and I understand that I am a spiritual being having a human experience. So with that understanding, before I get started in my day, I need to fill my love tank up. And certain times when things are happening, I need to refill my love tank. And how do I do that? That can be through, in the morning, meditation, It can be through mirror work, saying I love you, saying it until you feel it, saying until you experience it. It can be gardening. It can be connecting with Mother Gaia. It can be going for a walk. It can be hugging a tree. It can be whatever these things are that would allow you to get filled from the inside. And most importantly, I connect with my spirit team. And what is your spirit team? That would be your higher self, that is source creator, that is the angelic realm, that is your spirit team. And you're always able to ask for them to come in their highest vibrational and energetic form, right? So in the mornings, I fill up my love tank. Right? And knowing where to fill up your love tank. So before I connect with another, and some may say, you're so happy, you're so filled with joy and energy. And that's because I'm not waiting for anyone to give that to me, because everything that we need, we have inside of us. So I fill up my love tank before I connect with another. Yeah. And then those times on knowing where to fill up your love tank, because you can't fill up your love tank everywhere. Let's think about it. Even cars have suggestions on what type of fuel they can get in order to fill up. So it's important for us to know and understand where that is. So if that is the people that uplifts us energetically, if that is outside in Mother Gaia and just breathe in all that is good, releasing all that doesn't serve, and just using breathing and the breath of life and how important that is. Yeah, so when we walk through that process, then we're able to know where to fill up, because we're energetically aligned and we're able to understand, okay, here is where I can fill up, but here is where that's not where that needs to happen. And when we're able to identify that in another, if we're not doing it in nature or connecting with our guides, then we're able to make conscious decisions about that. So filling up our love tank in the morning, it's about making a conscious decision first thing in the morning, not unconsciously creating, right? So by the end of the day, where we ask, how did I get here? Yeah. So in order for us not to be able to do that, we consciously create. And in that realm, we're understanding in the morning when we fill up, we're understanding where we can get our love tank filled up consciously. As opposed to navigating throughout the day, and this person says something and all of a sudden we're here, and this person says something and because we're waiting on another.
Okay.
To give us what it is that we need.
Can I give you some examples, real world examples of filling up your love tank, and you tell me if it's good, if they're good or not?
Oh, good or not, the word good is yeah.
So what about if you have a pet and you cuddle with a pet and you get this, because pets give you unconditional love, dogs, cats especially, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And so when I was using nature, the next level would be animals and pets. Yeah, because they are also coming in with their spirit. And that's what it is that you're able to connect to. So that's why you can heal energetically with animals.
Yeah, I'm telepathic with cats, so I have this connection with cats.
So that is your animal.
Yes,
do you believe that is your spirit animal?
I'm not sure if it's my spirit. I have a spirit guide that is cat-like.
Okay.
Yeah, and I have this really strong connection with cats more than dogs, but I love all animals. And as crazy as it sounds, a cat has told me it loves me in English words. It's made the sounds "I love you." Very bizarre.
So I'd like to ask you a question
Okay.
because I also am here to help us to upgrade our vocabulary.
Okay.
And you said something interesting. You said, "Isn't this crazy?" So what makes it crazy that that you are able to communicate with a cat and the cat is able to mouth "I love you" and you're able to understand that? What makes that crazy? If you really think about that and you wanted to really describe what the experience was, what words would you use?
Oh, it was fantastic to hear. It really was.
Oh, it wasn't crazy at all. It was fantastic. What else was it?
Well, I used the crazy in a positive way, not in a
Yeah,
bad way.
absolutely. So in that challenge, as we upgrade, right? As we ascend, we also ascend in our vocabulary. So
Okay.
then we have the opportunity to actually use the words that we are looking to describe the experience that we are having.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
it was a fantastic experience. Shocking.
absolutely.
I was shocked that I heard it and just felt overwhelmed, with love from this animal.
Now we're talking about it. Yeah, so when we just say crazy, we minimalize what it is that we just experienced.
Okay. Good to
Look at
know.
all of these things that you just came up with. It was shocking. It was, yeah, there were so many things that you just used to describe the experience, which I feel is something that truly depicts the experience that you had. Whereas crazy just puts it off in a shelf as something that just happened.
Mm.
So the freedom as we upgrade, yeah, and as we elevate and as we give ourselves permission to fill our love tank, it allows us to grow in our vocabulary.
Yeah. Okay. And to change it. Yes. That's good advice.
Yeah, and it's yeah, and I don't even want to say change where we're growing, right? We're growing with it because as we grow, we're giving everything else permission around us to do the same thing. And within that, I would also take in being able to talk about our vocabulary and our experiences. So if you were to then give me that experience back again without crazy,
Oh, using another word.
interjecting all of those words that you just used.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what an experience it was.
Okay, then I would describe it as a unique experience that made me feel so special and loved. Yeah. Mm. Yes. Yes, I was too quick to use the word crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we are also given permission to pause.
Yeah.
We don't have to just respond to everything or react to everything that's happening. We have the ability to pause and then respond. And
Okay.
then it's not crazy. It was divine and it was all of these things that you just explained. And then it also opens up the universe for you to be able to communicate on the level that you are looking to communicate in.
Okay. Okay then. So the people who have pets are filling up their love tank daily, every morning when they see their smiley, happy, furry friend. Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. However, now we're doing it with intentional space, an intentional creation in the morning before we connect with another.
Yes. Yes. Okay. What
Yeah.
about and it has to be in the morning?
It does not have to be in the morning. So
Okay.
it can also be intermediate. So once you fill up your love tank in the morning, it's almost like getting what you need so that as the day goes on and the things that do occur, you're ready for them. You're ready in full force, because now you can have segmented intentions. And in segmented intentions, what that is where throughout the day, you can just take a 5 minutes. And in that 5 minutes, it can either be whether it is hugging on your cat or it is being grateful. I'm grateful for the breath that I'm able to breathe, a breath of air of life. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for, yeah, it can be whatever that is in that time to reconnect in your segmented intention. So thank you for asking about that. So once you do it in the morning, the benefit is being able to pull on that throughout the day.
Okay, great. Okay, what about another example? If somebody is infatuated with travel, they've really got the travel bug, but they're not able to travel, but this is their real passion.
Okay.
They feel a sense of excitement and adrenaline and excitement because they would like to do it in future. They just can't do it at this moment in time. So they watch travel documentaries or programs about travel, about people going to far off different places where they want to go. That makes them feel good. That makes them feel motivated. They're in their happy place because they're not actually traveling, but they're watching other people experience what they would like to experience, right? So would that be a form of filling up your love tank?
So the answer is absolutely yes.
Okay.
Whatever it is that allows you to be able to get to that happy place in its purest form.
Okay.
And also within that time, what one could be doing, because we are co-creators of our experiences, right? So within that time, what one could be doing is manifesting that. So I would also offer that after you watch it and after you see somebody else being able to do that, that you close your eyes and you create it for yourself. So then you transplant and you allow yourself to be there. Where was there? Wherever it is that, and I love to travel, so I understand, right? Wherever that is, I'd love to go to Paris, and we've talked about that, right? So wherever it is that you would like to be, and within that, you smell it, you feel it, you experience it. And within that, not only are you taking another person's experience, now you are transposing that into your own experiences, right? Because you don't just want to experience somebody else.
Yeah.
Traveling, what we really want to do is we want to travel. So we're going to create that so we can travel too. So by the time you actually experience it, and that's that manifestation, that's that co-creating, right? Because when we're co-creating, the universe doesn't know the difference between we're experiencing it and we're wanting to experiencing it in a different time. So as time is an illusion, time does not exist. You bring that into your time and space right now. You bring that into the experiences that you're having within this particular moment, right? And you're allowing them to be created. And even more important, because you don't see it to believe it, you believe it to see it. So when I say you believe it, meaning you create it, you experience it, you go through it, yeah, man, you just, all of that. And then it comes into play. And by the time you see it with your physical eyes, it's second nature. You've been here. Yeah. But the beautiful thing about when we create and co-create with the universe, by the time we actually get to our future, which is why we should always stay in our present, always stay in our present. By the time we actually get to our future, it's greater than anything we could have created. We just got the little what it is that we our minds could put together. That was all we got in that moment. But by the time we actually experience it in the 3D, in the 5D, wherever it is that you are or more, and able to create and experience that, it's so much sweeter because source, the universe, your team has sprinkled so many lovely things in there that the mind could not have conceived it. So to answer the question, absolutely yes. Part two to that would be to use it as your own source of creation, connection, meditation, feeling. Yeah, and being able to bring that into your own universe.
Okay, that's good to know. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Because I'm sure there are some people who struggled or who are struggling with meditating. I still struggle with meditating. I do my own kind of meditating.
Mhm.
It's not sitting still on the floor, cross-legged, doing Om or listening to guided meditation. I I'm watching these travel programs, and that for me is a form of meditation for me, because I'm fixated on what's happening in the program, where they're going, and feeling myself there in the program, yeah, and at these locations. So for me, it feels, even though I'm not sat there with my eyes closed and pondering my thoughts, I don't know, some people could say it's me being distracted. Yeah.
Some people could say.
Yes, but for me, it's a form of meditation because I'm there fixated on traveling and how I want to have all this travel in my life again. Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, and if I can just in this moment,
yeah.
I feel a heaviness that kind of
Oh,
walked into the room as you were talking about you wanting to travel, and
okay.
I felt like a fear that kind of walked in the room.
Oh,
Is there
really?
fear that surrounds you traveling?
I was just talking to my student today about going to Napoli, and as a female solo traveler, you should never go to Napoli. It's a dangerous city to go to.
So I'm feeling a fear around that. For a second with me, and I meant to do this in the beginning. If you can just close your eyes.
Okay.
And let's travel with me from your head to your heart. And I want you to breathe in all of Mother Gaia, all that is good. Hold that at the top. Feeling that energy in your body and slowly releasing all that doesn't serve. Again, let's take a breath together, breathing in nice and slow. All that is for you, all that you're creating, all that is, setting your intention in this moment and moving forward, holding it, feeling that, allowing it to fill your body. Feel that energy. It's love, not fear. Exhale. Slowly, all that doesn't serve. Third, final, and last time, we're going to breathe in our intentions, what we're creating, all of the love that is, holding it at the top. Yes. And releasing all that doesn't serve. when you're ready, as you set your intentions for this moment and moving forward, what you look to experience throughout the rest of this time that we spend together, as well as what you and your team, your spirit guides came in with that you wanted to work out, resolve, flow, and grow through. We set the intentions for these things to be fulfilled. And as love has entered the room, fear has dissipated. Yeah, breathe that in. Breathe that in. See, when we fill our love tanks up in the morning, it allows us to come from a place of balance. As we do our segmented intentions throughout the day, it allows us to continue to draw from that place of balance, not from a place of fear. We were created in love. We are love. Everything and that we are is love. And so we connect to that as Mother Gaia raises in her elevation, and we assist with that. We do it from a sense of knowingness, from a place of love. Everything that I do, permission granted in this moment, everything that you do, to be encompassed, embodied, embraced, and free-flowing. Catch the word unconditional love. First for self. No way to know how to assist another in that without doing it for self first. Yes, breathe that in. Because you see, Lioness, as you are unleashing your lioness and having other people unleash theirs, fear is not a part of that. So when you create, when you co-create, when you step in the room of manifestation, of understanding who you are, in a full place of knowingness, in your power, not in your force, and not that other F word, in fear. It is through the embodiment of love. It is through the place of allowance to be filled from there, and then to go out and to help another. We release fear. We release all that doesn't serve as we set our intentions, as we know what is, as we draw into that. I'm also here to help you feel your feelings within this moment. Permission granted to feel your feelings. The fear is okay once we allow ourselves to know how to move through it, not sit in it. To get to the place of love, to allow that to be what walks into the room. and where we flow from. Our love tanks, it's important. It's who we are. We were created in love. What does that mean? Unconditional love. Fear is something that we began to embody through society, through our upbringing, through our DNA, through our lineage, through these things. These were things that we put on. So now is the time for us to take it off and to grow through it. However, how do we do that? We need to do that intentionally. Filling up your love tank is an intentional step that can be taken. Connecting to your team, to your spirit guides, meditation is so important. Breathing is so important. Mirror work, something as simple as smiling and saying, I love you. I love to ask, has anybody told you that they loved you today?
No, not today.
Oh, well, in this moment, Ms Sophia would like to say she loves you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I love you, Sophia.
Yeah. Feel that, embrace that, embody that. Intentionally, we are creating that. Intentionally, we are walking through that. Intentionally, most importantly, we are being that. Permission granted. Yeah. When fear walks in the room, love and I normally walk out. We didn't need to walk out in this moment. We wanted to transmute that. So thank you for the opportunity to be able to transmute that.
Oh.
And the ability to show what that looks like. It's okay. We can acknowledge it, what it is, and we can flow through it. Now, for you, if that were something that were being done with you on the fear for the traveling, it would be where you allow yourself to sit in that. What is the true fear that you feel within this moment?
Oh, at the moment? Yeah. Oh, Sophia, what happened?
Okay, beautiful.
The energy was too high. Yes.
Yeah, I'm believing that the energy was too high, because as soon as we were about to unleash that fear that was on you, yeah, there was an immediate shutdown.
Wow.
Yeah, there seems to be an immediate shutdown. So
we are powerful beings. I am definitely, yeah.
the knowingness of that and the sitting in that is a beautiful space.
Yeah, so you asked me what I'm scared of, what I'm fearful of. Not sure I want to share that with the ladies.
So you don't have to share that.
Okay.
What I want you to do is to just close your eyes for me. I don't need to know what it is. Travel again from your head to your heart. And now what I would like you to do within this moment is I would like you to connect with that fear. Because fear is only fear of feelings. Whatever it is that you wanted to share or not share, it is related to a feeling. So what I want you to do is I want you to find that feeling in your body. I want you to stay out of your head and in your body. And I want you with your finger to place a finger on that feeling of fear. I want you to locate that fear.
It's in the solar plexus.
It's in the solar plexus, all right? So I want you to just continue to keep that finger there. That's right. So in this moment, what we're going to do is we're going to send that feeling love, because that fear, I don't need to know what it is. It's only a feeling. And in this moment, Julie, I give you permission to send it love. Don't tell it a story. We're only going to stay in the feeling. That's right. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is that fear?
It's about a 6.
It's about a 6. No judgment. We're only acknowledging it. Because see, what you hadn't done prior is you hadn't acknowledged that fear. And we're going to give you the permission to feel your feelings in this moment. And if that fear moves, I want you to move with it with your finger. Where is it now?
You know.
Yeah, no judgment. Don't give it a story. I just want you to send it love. I just want you to send it love. That's right. And like a hurricane, I'm in South Florida. We get a lot of hurricanes. I want you to go into the deepest feeling of the deepest feeling of what that is. And I just want you to give it love. Stay out of your head, in your body. Sometimes that energy can take shape or form. Does it have a shape or form right now? Or a color?
Yeah, it's usually black.
Not what it usually is. I want you to stay in your body, connect to that fear, and I want you to tell me what it is right now.
It's gray smoke at the moment.
Gray smoke. I don't want to know what it usually is. Excellent job following it with your finger. Excellent job, Julie. No stories. That gray smoke, we're going to acknowledge it because we're feeling our feelings in this moment and you're being given permission to do so. On a scale of 1 to 10, we were a 6. What do you feel in this moment?
It keeps fluctuating. So it kind of disappeared and then it's come back a bit stronger.
Give me a number. What it's a 5. And what's that fluctuating number?
No, it went down to like 3.
A 3. So within this moment, without giving it thought, I only want you to give it that love with your feeling. What number is it in this moment?
And now it's gone down to a 2.
A 2. I only want to deal with the fear today. Today we're learning that fear is just feelings. And we are giving ourselves permission. Ms Sophia in this moment is holding that space for you, giving yourself permission to feel that feeling. We're just sending it love. We're acknowledging it. We're just sending it love within this moment. That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, yes. Excellent job, throat chakra. I don't need to know what the fear is, but boy, are you telling me. Your spirit team just wants us to release it. That's right. That's right. We had some gray smoke before. Tell me what that fear is appearing as in this moment.
It's like steam.
Steam.
Yeah.
Because see, fog and steam means that it's dissipating. The truth about energy is energy just wants to be released. So we are not allowing that energy to be blocked within you within this moment. And even more importantly, we are covering it with love. We are not going into the head to create another story. We've done that. Today we stop that. Okay. Today we send it love. Excellent job breathing. And we only send it love. We acknowledge it. Like a little baby, you would just cuddle it and ooh it. You wouldn't give it any talk, anything. You would just send it love and acknowledge it.
Seems to have gone.
Gone. What number does gone look like?
1, 0.
0. Sit in that, Julie. Sit in that. Breathe in. Allow your dantian, your energy space behind your belly button to be filled up with all that good energy, with all of that love we just allowed to enter into the room. Permission granted to release that fear. I don't even need to know what it is. That's not for me. You've told enough stories. And I'm a storyteller and I enjoy a good story. However, when we are growing through and healing, the story is unnecessary. We are just here as energy beings to be more conscious about what it is what we do. In this moment, we acknowledge the fear. We gave it love. We didn't judge it. We didn't tell it a story. We allowed it on its own to dissipate. Oh, the gift in that is, there's no need for it to reappear. There's nothing for it to attach to. Breathe in that goodness. Breathe in the allowance of what is in this moment and moving forward.
Yeah, it's gone now. I'm feeling a lot calmer, relaxed.
In this moment, I want you to think about that thing that was fearing you. Oh, but Julie, I want you to create a story. This is the time when you're allowed. And I want you to make it 10 times bigger than whatever it is that you thought that it was. And how does it feel on you in this moment? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, I don't have that feeling of dread anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I don't have that feeling of dread. I hate that feeling of dread.
And so in our healing process, this is what that would look like.
Okay.
Where you are able to journey through, where you're able to grow through, and I'm able to assist you in your journey when you're ready to get out of your own way and going from here to here. Take that next step in life, step into your power, into all that you are, and into your greatness. I'm here to help you walk through that. And the process looks not easy. You just look, your cheeks are rosy. There's so much color in your face. We are here breathing and connected. And fear has left the room and love has entered the room. And we've done it through a very short session, a very short healing session.
Yes. And I have a question to ask. If when the lionesses are watching the playback, Yeah, the replay. Can
Yes,
they go through the same process? They can follow it through if they've got fears?
they can absolutely follow it through. They can
Okay,
absolutely follow it through.
good.
And of course, that next step is if you would like someone to help guide you through that, you are looking for someone to be able to come in, allow that veil to be so much thinner so that you can connect with self, you can connect with your team, and you're able to feel your feelings as I'm able to hold that safe space for you and take that next step in life, being your greatest self and fulfilling the mission that you're here to do. So if you'd like some assistance with that, I'm absolutely here to do that. However, if you are able to connect with what that is and give yourself the permission to go through the process that Julie and I just went through, oh my gosh, you are filling up your love tank. You're giving yourself permission to feel your feelings, to grow through them, and to elevate to a place of unconditional love and balance. That ultimate goal of masculine and feminine balance within so that we can experience it without.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. Yes, that is definitely another way of filling up your love tank.
Absolutely.
I know exactly what you were doing because I also do something similar. And as energetic beings, we're able to do this, to release. I don't do it on myself, which I probably should do, but I don't. But for you to pick up that there was fear in the room is really amazing. You know, when you said, "Oh, fear has just walked into the room."
Yeah, Julie, when I say that I am an energetic being, when I say that we are energetic beings, when we allow ourselves to be connected and to be present. And for me, when I say that when fear walks in the room, love normally walks out. That's normally I put up my church finger and I say, okay, I'll see you later. Yeah. So I was absolutely able to feel it. It was choking me here. So the same thing that it was doing to you. So
Yeah,
as
here, yeah.
we were traveling, absolutely. So as you were feeling it, it was attempting to jump on me.
Whoa.
Yeah. And we're not here for that today.
No.
So what we needed to do was we needed to transmute that. So in order for me to be true to myself, in order for me to be true to my team, in order for me to be true to the space and time that we're sharing, I would need to acknowledge that.
Okay.
And to give you and the viewers the gift of recognizing what that looks like, the ability for us to transmute it. And next level, the gift of, I don't need to know the story. I can know the story. Now, if we're doing one-on-one work and there's necessary reasons to know the story, however, in the spirit realm, we're dealing with energy.
Yeah.
Story is details. I just need to connect to the energy and to connect with my team and the guidance of what it is that needs to happen within that moment. And as that is something that I do, it is something that I teach and help you to be able to do also in your day-to-day. And you said something earlier that you do it for others, but you don't do it for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. And that is the portion of me where I appreciate working with practitioners, because working with other practitioners, sometimes we forget that we are that first line of defense that we need to protect and fill up. Yeah. So there are different things that I'm looking to create and do that would be able to support the practitioners. And when I do get that together, I'd love to share that with you. But to be able to support the practitioners as a distinct reminder of we need that too. And we
Yes.
need to be able to have that place where we go, where not only are we reminding ourselves of what the mission is as we're here, but we're also connecting and growing
Yeah.
to connect to the greater mission as we do that. So definitely looking to create some spaces for practitioners, and for
Yes.
that reason that you just illustrated. Sometimes we forget to do it for ourselves. However, I will tell you, for me, forget to do it for myself is not an option.
Okay.
Absolutely start with doing it for myself, because I'm not able to do it in balance and in complete connectivity for another unless I give myself the permission, one, to do it for myself, and the action after. That's that the feminine, the recognizing that it happens, that it needs to happen. The masculine is then taking the action to actually do it. Yeah. And that's that example of when our masculine and feminine are balanced within. So we go into the feminine, then we go into the masculine of the action, and then we move in balance and flow and align.
Okay. Cool. Okay, that sounds like a great idea, what you're planning. Let me know, keep me informed.
Absolutely.
So, Sophia, please tell us how we can contact you. How can the Lionesses get this amazing, well, be part of your world and get this amazing healing and open up their spirituality, or move them along their spiritual journey further?
Absolutely. And the first place would be with my one-on-one coaching.
Okay.
And with my one-on-one coaching, and I know that you have the link
Yeah.
posted
I'll
where
share
you're
that.
able to, and what I would offer you within that is a free 90-minute session. And within that free 90-minute session, we're able to then connect, and you're able to see who I am, and we're able to set that package up to help you with your journey. Another thing would be my YouTube page, and that the name of the YouTube page, and I'm sure you also have that in the link, it is Show Up. And on there, it's where I just connect with my spirit guides and give messages and be able to connect with you, and just little reminders along the day about what it is that we're here to do, and just those little reminders of what that could look like. And also, I am planning a retreat. Now, this retreat is an exclusive retreat because I'm only able to host, it can host 11 people, but I believe that there will be about 15. It's going to be September 29th to October the 4th. And you can access that by Sophia's Magic .space, and I'm sure she has that in the link also. Oh my gosh, we will be doing a 5-day, 4-night, all-inclusive on the oceanfront transformational retreat. I look forward to being able to assist you in your journey. And this is going to be a lot of fun in the countryside to be able to disconnect, so that you can reconnect, recreate, and then retreat and be able to recreate what that next step is once we have cleared out those blockages. Yeah, so that will be the retreat in Jamaica, September 29th to October. Yeah, it's gonna be in Jamaica on the seaside in the country.
Fantastic.
Oh my goodness, we will be connecting to all of the four elements. Yeah, going out into the seaside as well as going up into Mother Nature and a lot of surprises in between. Yeah, so you'll be able to connect with that through the space, and it is limited spacing on that. So I have to do a couple of interviews. We'll do a Zoom link first just to make sure we can connect, because it's very important to me, the energy that will be there to hold the space for those participants that will be traveling with us throughout that journey. Yeah, so I'm
Wow.
excited.
Yes, I'm excited for you, Sophia. Wow, fantastic. Oh, and I hope it's a big, big success for you. I'm sure it will be.
Absolutely.
Wow. Thank you so much for the therapy session, for showcasing your amazing talents to the Pride. I'm sure they appreciate it.
My absolute pleasure. And I wanted to mention, you had said something about you were learning different ways to meditate. So maybe
Okay.
another time we could do one on different forms of meditation.
Okay. I'll let you know about that.
Yeah,
Okay. All
yeah,
right. All right.
yeah.
Fantastic. So thank you. Thank you so much, Sophia. You've been amazing.
I
Really
appreciate it. Thank you, team,
Oh,
for allowing me, tribe, to connect with you today in this moment. And as time is timeless in all moments that exist.
fantastic. Okay. So thank you so much for joining us, lovely lionesses. We hope you got a lot of value from that. We hope that this has helped you along your spiritual journey more than anything else. Helped you boost your self-care as well. This is important, your self-love, self-care. And thank you again to Sophia for volunteering her time and her knowledge and her amazing talent. So thank you again. And we shall see you next Monday. So ciao for now.
Magical Monday to you all.
Bye.